That was odd. Anyway, good afternoon, everybody. Silver Dragon here. Going to be continuing my weekly Masterwork Dwarf Fortress Let's Play series. I'm going to start off again, well, this week properly with starting to get everybody who requested a dwarf dwarved, as it were. I forgot to pull up my little list here as well. Actually, I think I did get the Mr. Lemon, Dr. Lemon Snout there. Oh, I did not. Let me change that. Okay, one person who requested the doctor was Doc Lemon Snout. Hopefully. It's not too long. Oh, yep, you're lucky. Congratulations, you finally have a doctor named after you. Okay, so I can eliminate that from my list. Now, Mr. Knack wanted to be a trader, but I won't be adding anyone to that until I get a vampire. Adonis or something like that wanted to be a epic dwarf. Any epic dwarf. I believe I do have a really good crafter. So I'm going to give you, since you've been waiting the longest time, my friend, or one of the longest times, I'm going to give you this epic crafter. Or, what is it? Adanosis, or I can't pronounce that at all. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Alright, commit changes for those two. I'll get you off my list. Dagner wants a baby, and I believe I do have a baby. Let me put you on age. I finally have a baby, so good old baby Dagner. And that's how he wants it. Alright. There you go. Enjoy your baby, good sir. Let me get you off my list. Lanito wants to be a medical... Well, wanted to be a doctor as well. But I only have the one doctor right now until I get somebody that has some decent skills where I can actually train it. I'm probably just going to leave it as it is for now. So, Woob Monkey, good sir. Hopefully today I will be able to get you a mage. We'll have to see what happens. Alright, now going to my actual comments this week. Let's take a look here. Of course, everyone was having a conversation about the whole, or an argument, I guess I could say, about, you know, saying first on a video and that kind of thing, and how it's kind of immature and blah blah blah, and all those different kinds of crap. Honestly, to each their own. It doesn't matter what kind of comment you put on there, it gets the attention it deserves. Saying first on one of my videos is not going to get more of my attention than another comment on that. I take it by content. If somebody is getting a dwarf, I'll respond to that and all that kind of thing. If somebody has a question, I'll especially respond to that. If someone is being a douche, as I have seen in a couple of my videos lately, I'll just remove the video or remove the comment and block them. That's basically what happens for that. So yeah, don't be a douche, kids. No. Alright. Let's see here. Now, I think there's only two on this one. As balls. Yes, quite. As, was it Kauliti Jesus. It's comforting to think that something as so complex and balls exists. And I'm like, yes, that's what we need, Toady! Hurry up, man, we need ball traps. We need rolling Indiana Jones balls of death going down our corridors, chasing goblins and flattening them. Ah, that'd be glorious. But no. Actually, that would be pretty badass, too. If you could put them on a hill, have like a ramp or something that's triggered and just boom, that would be badass. That would be really cool trap. Like, obviously there are some things you would just slam into and they'd be like, oh, that tickled. Anyway. But yeah, that'd be pretty freaking awesome. Anyway, Gears, good sir, wants a mechanic named after him. Let me see if I can find myself a good mechanic. Ooh, here we go. There's a good mechanic right here, level 7. Yep. Okay, I'll give you that guy. Zephron, you are now Gears. There you go. You got yourself a mechanic, good sir. Alright, going over to my second video, and apologies again for having to split that up. Let's take a look and see if there's anyone there that wanted a stuff named after them. Alright. What am I looking at here? Alright. Let's see. Yeah, wait. Another medical dwarf request? Dear Lord! Or wait, Lanito. Oh, yes, no, you are the medical assistant I already put on my list. Okay, so yes, the next medical dwarf I get, you will be receiving, good sir. Killer is pretty good. Yes, I do have a lot of stuff forbidden, I know. I haven't bothered to go through my stock list yet and unforbid it. I've just been lazy like that. I'll do that right now, right after I'm done this. And that's pretty much it as far as I can see. Oh, yes. Rox wants a Legionnaire named after him. I will see about getting you a combat Legionnaire as soon as possible. Well, it really depends on how much silver I get, but I will add you to my list if I have not already. I have not, so I'll add you to this list here. Roxy, I'll put a capital R on there. Alright. Legionnaire. Perfect. 'Tis only a flesh wound, sir. Nah, anyway. Okay, so that is everybody who's everybody named currently, as far as I'm aware. So, let me get my pointer off there. Now, I should probably do a bit of a refresher today for those that may not have been keeping up. So, this is the fortress. It's on a plateau. It's lovely. Fabulous. But no, anyway. I have removed all up ramps around the area here to keep it contained so it's not accessible down below except across this incredibly long bridge, which then goes down a couple layers and has its different paths. Basically, the only way you can get up there is through this path right here. This leads you directly up into that area and no other path to get up there unless you're a flyer. That's about it. Anyway, we started converting coins here to try and get gold coins for what's it called? Actually, what is that there? I can't remember what I had built there. Oh, an embassy. I can send out the bigger the fortress, the higher the chance of success. Invite a drow diplomat, which requires coins. All these require coins. Challenge a great beast. I can actually summon different things. Or if I use 1,000 coins, I can declare war on something like the automatons, which would allow me to get clockwork parts from killing them, and then allow me to make turrets in abundance, which is basically what I plan on doing if I can. I'm going to start getting some dwarves. The major things I want to accomplish today. Let me go through here now and see what the major things I want to accomplish today. I want to get some guys getting more plants gathered because we just need to cook. Just keep cooking, keep brewing, and don't stop. Cooking, brewing. To that effect, let me go down in here. See if I can find a carpenter's workshop. There you are. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that with you. I'm going to have you unit list manager, queue new order, construct B, construct bed. Let's make another 20 beds. I'll tell him. Alright. Now, you should still be making... Okay, and I have both of these guys currently on adamantine strands. That is... I want to make more pots. You know what? I'm just going to go like this. I'm just going to make a ton of barrels to begin with. 10 barrels to start with. I should also get my guy to cut some trees, additional trees down, because we are running out of a bit of wood here. But yeah, my top priority right now is getting those adamantine strands. Well, taking the raw adamantine stone, turning it into strands, and then forging those into wafers that I can then forge into weapons and armor. I'm going to start off with... what do I have for military so far? Let's check my military. Okay. So I have 3 ranged, who are currently training via books, and I have 4 melees. Okay. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to prioritize getting weapons, I'm going to say. Just because they're training right now, and I want to make sure they're training with their proper weapons. And I don't want them getting attached to anything other than an well, unless it's a what is it, a blunt weapon, like a hammer or something. In which case I will get them to use something else, such as a steel hammer, which has a little bit more of a oomph to it, as it were. Or whatever I can find, whatever I can get my hands on. Let's see. I should probably double check and see what these guys are doing. Oh, I see. This guy's an axe guy, obviously. So Nautilus needs an axe. You, Ouija, I do not know what you require. Let me look you up here. Military skills. You, my friend, are a spear dwarf. I do not remember if a spear is considered a blunt weapon or a bladed weapon because it's piercing. Let me load up the lovely Dwarf Fortress wiki, which everyone should have open when playing Dwarf Fortress. That I may figure this out. Okay, spear. Spear is a piercing weapon. Alright. Also be installed in upright spear traps. Any grade metal, but those with superior edge properties are more effective. Superior edge properties, probably Adamantine is among those. Where's the actual material list, damn it? Ah, fuck it, I don't care. I'm assuming that's a yes. It is a bladed weapon, basically. Because it takes damage from its blade. Unless you know, take the shaft and just beat somebody to death with the shaft of it. Alright, so Ouija is a spear. I should probably be writing this down here. Actually, I'm gonna make a new. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a new section here in my little notebook, as it were. Let's see, Adamantine. Weapons and armor. There we go. Okay, so I need one axe, one spear. What do the other guys got here? They don't say, so let me look up Eli and Team Muffin for the win! Eli, you are a swords dwarf, obviously. That's... The thing is, though, do I want to go for a two-handed Zweihander? No, it'd be better off if I go sword and shield. That way, if we get any dragons coming my way, then he will be able to protect himself from the dragon fire. That's the thing. If you get any kind of breathers to your fortress, you need to make sure your dwarves are using a shield. If the guy has a spear, maybe put him in a separate group and don't let him join in for now. Wait till it's weaker and then send him in, kind of thing. But you really want to make sure that any kind of breather, fire, water, steam, whatever, give them a shield. Otherwise, they will die really quickly. Really, really quickly. It's kind of funny, though. Even the flimsiest leather or wood shields will protect them from dragon fire. That's the irony of it. Oh, man. It's just hilarious. Okay, one sword and shield, and let's look up, what was it, fuck, I can't remember the name. Team Muffin, okay. I knew it was Muffin something, but I didn't know. Team Muffin for the win! Has no particular melee skills. So what do I want to make you, good sir? You know what, you're with a swords dwarf, so I think I'm going to make you a swords dwarf as well. Axe dwarf 75%. It's all the same, really. Basically, it's just his proficiency in that, I'm assuming. Oh, he's... 39 strength. Average for a dwarf. So he has average strength. He has really good toughness, though. This is one tough dwarf. Average toughness. Oh, that's average toughness for a dwarf, really? I guess he's not that great, then. Never mind. Never mind. Go away. Go away. No. Anyway. Really good armor and shield, though, I believe. Yep, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna add that as 2 sword and shields in that case. All right, and from that I need 4 helms and 4 breastplates. Okay. So 4 helms, 4 breastplates. Those are the top priority. I'm doing this by list of priority, basically. The helmets are a higher priority because your dwarves tend to die by, getting their heads swiped off or chopped off more so than they do from like a chest wound. Although there was literally one time, I think, where I had a giant wolverine like grab a dwarf from a chest, shake it around, and rip it in half from that. But that doesn't happen too often. Not as much as the head swiping of death kind of thing. Anyway, let me continue from that. So there's that, and then from there, what else is there for that? Let me actually take a look here. Armor. Adamantine. So, the breastplate. And then I want greaves, I suppose. Actually, let me look something up here for a second. Given piece of armor depends on weapons being used against it. Types of armor. Encumbrance. Better to wear less armor than more armor sometimes, because armor slows you down. Non-armor users tend to get slowed down significantly if wearing more than one piece. Yada yada yada. Layers. Oh yes, under, over, armor, cover. Alright, gauntlets. Armor level, coverage, 100%. Yada yada yada. Equipment clothing, yada yada yada. Equipment process example, yada yada yada. Okay. Basically what I'm trying to look up here is how many do they need? Because generally speaking, going through rest body most too simpler gets final setup, armor, 3 military. What? This is weird. But basically what I want to do for this is I need to know how many. Wait, no, cancel that. I don't need that. Okay, 4 greaves. Add new task. And then I'll need what? Yeah, helmets, already got that. I'll be 8 gauntlets. Because it's a left and a right. That's what I meant. That's what I'm looking for, the greaves, which I believe is... Wait, is greaves the arm or the leg? I think greaves are the leg. Okay, so yeah, I'll need 4 of those. And I'll need 4 boots. Actually, 4. 8 boots. Alright, so that's all I got for the Adamantine now. So I'm going to let them continue with that for now. I believe I am smelting. I hope. Okay, make Adamantine wafers from these strands. So, let me see here. I wonder how much that's going to take up, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a lot. Let me take a look at let me start looking up the material costs here. Now, this is something I actually should have done off-stream, just because it's a bit of a, you know, something that you could do that's not that interesting for everybody, I should say. So let me take a quick look and see if I can find this thing here. Value. Battle axe. I guess it depends on the type of axe as well. So no, I'm not going to bother looking up the actual material costs of these right now. I could calculate exactly what this is going to cost me adamantine-wise. I'm just going to say the hell with it and just go with it for now. Anyway, so this guy's going to continue to mint silver coins, making more charcoal, all that kind of stuff. So I really do need more wood, which I believe I did designate. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Whoops. Oh, Jesus. Did we already clear out this whole forested area? I think we did. We're gonna need more trees. We're gonna need a lot more trees. I'm gonna have to start buying a whole crap ton of trees from the caravans. Alright, while I'm at it, I'm also going to designate a crap ton of plants for my guys to harvest. That should keep them busy for quite a while. Now, I do also wish to eventually connect up to these sides as well of the river. Although I'll probably do it in a way where my guys have access to it, but they don't risk the central fort. So I will probably go down here, make a bridge across here, and do the same up on this top corner here to make a long bridge across this side. That way I have access to all sides without endangering my main fortress. Oh, except for this bit here, but whatever. I don't give a crap about this little bit there. Anyway, let's get back up to the top here and get back to actually... I haven't even unpaused the game yet. That's the fun part. Actually, I don't even know how long I am into this at this point. I forgot to check when I started this. Oh, crap. That's not good. But I'm gonna assume I'm 10 minutes in. I'll assume that much as well. So I'll say 30, give or take. So, yeah. Okay. This will probably be a bit of a longer video. More than likely. Okay, so we do have a bit of wood here still. Are they properly compressing? Probably not. I'll have you make some ash. I'll have you Make some additional paper. He's reading the books about crossbows, writing a melee combat essay. Even though... actually, you know what? I don't need to write... I don't want to write melee combat essays. I do want to write all ranged combat essays, because ranged combat is the difficult ones to do. Melee, I can just put them in a room and they'll train it. So, I'm good with that. So, I'm just going to go... Where is it here? Ranged combat essays. Or you know what? Screw that. I'm just going to hit R. I'm just going to repeat it. Alright. So, I think we're pretty good right now. We're pretty well set up. Did we designate them to be allowed to bury here? Yes, we did. So somebody just has to get off their ass and do it, it seems. Okay. So we also have to start getting this place decked out here. So let's go and ensure that we are making thrones and tables. We are making thrones and tables. Okay. Let me build another mason's workshop here to build additional thrones and tables. Make it out of whatever we got. Build workshop, not workshop, build furnace. Let me go down to the slag pit. Since I am getting slag from this smelting here, I may as well make use of it, because if it works, like, I think they changed it since I last messed around with it, but with that, basically, we were able to, oh god, what's it called? Ooh, Gnomish Artificer. I really gotta want to build one of those. I need the blueprint, though. Okay, do I have the lab for that? But yeah, how I used to do basically is you get slag from smelting hematite, for smelting iron, basically. And it's basically useless metal. I use it to build walls, I use it to build floors, I used it to build whatever the hell I wanted, basically. But it's a biatch to haul. It really is. But what you do with that is, you can take the slag, I don't know how the hell this magically happens, but, you know, putting logic aside in that regard... you basically take the slag, you bring it over to the slag pit, and you turn it into concrete. Which you can then use to, well, you know, it's concrete blocks. You could build things with them. So yeah. Now, looking in this design blueprint, I am not seeing the Gnomish Artificer, so so more than likely it's something I'm going to have to just do. Anyway, time to start these guys up. Needs distillable items, so he cannot brew any drinks currently. So what we got is what we got, and what we got is 200. That is not a lot. That is not a lot at all. Needs B textbook. Alright. Scriptorum. Get some textbooks going here. Get some books going here. So yeah, it's like you bind a book, and then they need a book with the essays in it, and a textbook in order to do their thing and research, basically. Read an essay. I'm gonna let them build up a couple of those before I... You know what? Actually, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go... Wow, no, I'm gonna leave it as it is. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna leave it as it is for now. Because I don't want to screw with that too much right now. Okay, what do I have? Let me go in... Oh, what the fuck? Are they still doing that? Okay, whatever. Let me go into my stocks, and yeah, I do have a crap ton of stuff that is forbidden right now, it looks like. Let me go through here. Rare silk shirts, cloaks, blood steel robe. Who makes a blood steel robe? I mean, come on, that's just ridiculous. Blood steel crown of the Daedra Lord? What? Let me view this thing, if I can. Where the hell is that, I wonder? It's probably in that pit we found before that I couldn't find again. That it was announced a while back. We'll probably end up, you know, pissing something off in order for that. Okay. Oh, this is the one I meant to look at here anyway. We currently have 1,000 gold coins, 500 silver coins. I don't know if silver directly transfers up to gold or if I need 1,000 silver for 500 gold. But either way, let me go down to bars. I currently have 5 adamantine wafers, which hopefully should be enough to start making some weapons with. Okay. So let's find out here. Weapons and ammunition. Adamantine. Okay, what do we need here? We need 1 adamantine axe. Now, I want to make a battle axe and a shield. So, actually, I should probably go... Yeah, axe and shield. So, I'll go 1 battle axe. Pike or a spear? Pike or a spear? Let's go spear. Let's just go spear. Okay. Let's go 2 long swords. Alright, that should be good for that. Everything else now is shields, Zweihanders, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So let's go back. Armor. And I'll need 3 shields. No, yeah. 3 shields. Okay. I doubt there's enough adamantine for this, but, you know, hopefully. Let's go kite shields. 3 kite shields. Okay. Alright, so let's go up to the tavern and convert the gold, or gold, the silver coins if I can. Play dice poker. Throw a bar stool. You know what? I'm going to risk 500 silver to play some dice poker. Actually, no, didn't I try that and it didn't really do much of anything? You know what? Screw it. I'm going to try that. See if anybody takes up the task. Because I just want to see what happens if they try and gamble, if there's an announcement or something. I think I already tried that, but I'm not 100% sure. Migrants! Bloody migrants! Alright, let's see what we got here for migrants. Migration wave for dwarves, 57 to 81. Well, congratulations. You just gave me what I believe is the largest migration of dwarves I've had ever so far in this one. And you've also screwed me because now I'm over the 80 dwarf limit for an invasion. Lovely. Alright, this guy has 7 in marksmanship, so he's obviously going straight to the marksman squad. Alright. Let's go ranged. No, it's already 3 of them, so I'll go ranged 4. And that's the only really impressive combat skilled one we have in the bunch of them. So let's see what kind of actual skills they have. And of course now I have to go through and eliminate all their annoying ones, such as hunting, because I don't want them, you know, wasting my ammunition for no reason. And we now have a crap ton of doctors. Surgery, suturing, dressing wounds. So, good sir, you are now going to get the dwarf you wished for. Let me go set nickname. Look up a bit here. Where is it? Lanito, medical assistant. Congratulations, Lanito. You are now medical professional. Excuse me. Alright, do we have anything else mildly impressive even? No, I don't want any of you guys doing any of that except maybe furnace operating. You can just go ahead and smelt however you want to, good sir, but, you know, just don't screw with anything. I will kill you. I will kill you, boy. I will kill you! No, anyway. Okay, what do we got here? They can fish to their heart's content. Go right ahead. That'll just give me a lot more food to mess around with. I don't really want to eliminate any of these right now. I'm too lazy for that. Now the issue here is I have a whole lot of dwarves right now, and they are a whole lot of not that useful. Cough. So yeah. Anyway, buying textbook needs 5 tools, 5 papers. So he's currently out of paper, basically, is what the issue is with that. Cannot write an essay because he needs ink. Nobody is using the mill for some reason. Cough. Make black ink from ash. Repeat that until it is done. And what the hell am I doing right now? Let me blow my nose quickly. Pardon me. Pardon me. Ugh. There we go. Alright. Now, another thing I should do is, I don't have my miners doing a hell of a lot of much right now. So, oh hell, did I only make that go down? I should really have put a stairway up. So I'm going to start designing this system here. Okay, upward stairs, downward stairs. Congratulations! Let's see how these guys are doing on their actual skills right now. Let me take a look at stone detailing. They are currently level 9 and level 9s. They're both professionals right now. So, professional isn't bad, but I want masterwork engravings in this place. So once they're done smoothing out all the stones in here, I'm probably going to send them down to the living quarters and start smoothing those out. Now, obviously, let me see here. What do we got here? 16. Alright. So, yeah, we have nowhere near enough. Dear Lord, yeah, we have nowhere near enough space. So what I'm going to have them do while I design this thing is, I'm going to have them start digging this out. And, should I keep it going up, down, or sideways? Debatable walls. What shall we do? I don't know. Okay, let's see here. Let's go out to here. Like, whatevs, let's just go out to here. Works for me, works for me. Whoop! I will keep the nobles' quarters as they are. They don't need to be extended. Alright, and now I should be able to go like this. If I get it correct. Whoops! No, that was great. There we go. There we go. Okay. It'll almost be faster the other way, because I tend to screw up less when I'm not using the mouse. There we go. I don't know, this seems slightly faster, but hope I don't make too many mistakes with it. Yeah, I don't even know why I was judging that so much with that. I could have just looked right beside me and be like, oh wait, I should match that! That would help. There you go. Next. Next. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Whoops. Clumsiness! Clumsiness! And bam. Kind of. Alright. Yeah, I think I'm going to try the other way here. That's just because it seems like I'm faster this way here. Yeah, it's a little faster this way. So I'll have them dig out more peasants' quarters. There we go. And of course, I'm going to need everyone to furnish these like crazy. There we go. At least I'm saving time on this by not making as many mistakes. 'Cause it's not as easy to make a mistake like this. Doing it this way. Either I overextend or I underextend, and it's really quick to fix this way. Rather than like, did I click once? Did I click already? Is it going to make a mess? I don't know. Yada yada yada. Alright. My miners get to work on that. Let's take a look at the other levels here. If only I could actually mine while unpaused as well. Alright, let's take a look down at the very bottom here. Alright, so we have the Adamantine. Store and stockpile. Ah, the alchemist. Ooh, did somebody gamble? Yeah, somebody gambled. Organized a party, but it didn't actually say if we won. Alright. I don't know, let me check my stocks for coinage. Well, we still have the 500 and 1,000 gold coins, so I have no clue. Oh, wait, crap. I should probably have checked how many bars we had. Whoopsies! Down a page. Okay, what do we have for silver? 19 silver bars. That should be more than enough. And 7 wafers. So hopefully we should be... Yeah, we're starting to work on the battle axes now, right now. And actually, what do I have for a weaponsmith right now? Let me take a look at my best weaponsmith. Level 7. Okay. What are you up to, my friend? You should not be hauling or doing anything other than smithing these weapons, good sir. You are named Avers. I should probably secure this place better as well. Alright. Time to secure it. There we go. That should keep you on the unfortunate bad guy's way. Although it'll probably take them forever to come out here and actually do this, but excuse me. I got nothing but time. Orc sneak. Ah, became a stray war dog. How adorable. Adorable. You know what? I need to start actually training you guys. I should really do that. Actually, I think yeah, he just became a stray war dog, which means somebody did train him. These guys are designated to be trained, so somebody is training them. Alright. Now, what else do we need to start up doing here? We have no weaving, clother. We do have a clother, but he's not doing that much. Jeweler. Do we have any good jewels to actually cut? A couple. Green jades, and that's it. That's all she wrote. That's all we got. Needs adamantine strands, which are still in full production. Let me go into here for a second. Let me do something else. Let me go wheelbarrows. Make a couple wheelbarrows and I'll assign them here. As a matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to make a ton of wheelbarrows. Just because at this point now we have a lot of hauling that's going on all the time. And we need a ton of wheelbarrows. Ton of wheelbarrows! Oh yeah! No, anyway. Okay, let me also have them extend this stockpile. Because I need to get more wood in here. Stray war dog, stray war dog. Good, they're training them. Okay, build workshop. What do we have that I want to build right now? Alchemist. Chambers. Suppose I could make an alchemist. But I don't really have a need to make it. I kind of want to get the Church of Dark Depths. But that requires iron, bone, and blood steel. But other than that, I'm actually surprised that I already have the components. It usually requires a whole crap ton of stuff. Alright, that's pretty good though. Alright. So, D, B, no. Designate B and C to claim items. Must have another dump somewhere. Oh well. Whatevers. Whatevers. Alright, so they should be doing a pretty good job right now. Pretty good job. Okay. We're gonna see about crossbows. Alright, I'll leave them to that. He's making more ink. This guy is not doing a heck of a lot. Binding books. Binding textbooks. Yada yada yada. Whoa, what the hell? Cancels forged spear needs 6 adamantine wafers. Longsword requires 9 adamantine wafers. Okay. So that's 18 required for that. Okay, so we need quite a bit. But I at least got the axe done. So let me go. Military. Equipment. Individual choice melee is no longer correct, good sir. I will give you a specific weapon. What the hell is this? The hell do I have that? Oh yeah, it's a slag morning star. Okay. Actually, I think a morning star is a blunt weapon, so a slag morning star might be decent, maybe. Let me take a look here. Morning star edge weapon. No, it's an edge weapon. Never mind. Never mind. It was kind of both. It's a hybrid, but technically in the game it's an edge weapon. Okay. What do we have here? Oh, so we do have a bunch of bloodsteel bars. Nice. Okay, so all in all, they're doing a pretty good job here. They're doing a pretty good job. They're getting things done, getting things organized. Let's get some backpacks, some additional quivers, some additional water skin. Alright. There you go. Wherever that weapon actually is, hopefully they'll locate it and use it, because it's his now. One of the other warriors probably claimed it, but I'll beat him to death if he tries. Okay. Ooh, did we get any actual miners in this group as well? No, we did not get any new miners. I could assign them as such if I desired, which would probably be a good idea considering I have 14 idlers right now. Let's go down below here. Hopefully they'll come down here and start collecting all this adamantine and dragging it up. It's a long way to haul stuff, man. Long way to haul stuff. Plump helmets. Probably needs more plump helmets and yada yada yada. Mason's workshop. We need tables, chairs. Okay, this one's gonna be working specifically on the finishing touch items to bedrooms. Validated, and they should begin construction now. Yep, constructing beds. Okay, the slag pit has been constructed. Make concrete from slag. Make slag from ash and lye. Oh, slag, ash, and lye. I see. I see what they did. I see what they did. So you can make mass amounts of concrete still, but you need to combine it with something, such as either ash or especially lye. But considering lye is a bit more of a pain, but I can use slag to make potash though, which I can use to enhance the. This is a tough one. I can make 2 concrete or 4 potash. No, I'm making 4 potash. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use just throw it all in and make it potash. That way I can enhance the crops I'm getting, because right now I'm running out of stuff to do for that. What am I saying for that? I need more crops is what I'm saying. I need more crops. Fertilize. Fertilize. Needs potash. Yes, I know. No, I'm going to stop fertilizing for now. And when I do get the potash made, I will get them to make it. I'll get them working on it like that. 9 wafers per kite shield. which means I need, yeah. That would be, what, 27. Yeah, 27. Yawn. Oh, man. Oh, it's been a long day. Jeez. Work, and it's just dark outside because of the constant rain we've been getting. That, man, that drives me nuts. Does that not drive anyone else nuts? Where, you know, it's raining outside. It seems like it's always kind of dark, like it's almost like, you know, almost bed, like time to go to sleep kind of thing. So it always makes you tired throughout the day because it's so dark and blah. Needs empty jugs, so we're running out of jugs now. Okay. Build workshop. I need another crafts dwarf's workshop. Damn it! No more babies! You bastards! We've got enough babies! What do I have for furnaces, actually? Finishing forge, the blast furnace. I should build a blast furnace, actually. No, it requires 10 steel. Glass forge. A heavy siege works. Ooh. You are big, my friend. I have to make specialized place for you. Anyway. We should have enough to convert again. Exchange money with the innkeeper. Keep that up for as long as possible. Ugh, excuse me. Alright, let's go down here. Now, one of the main things... Dear Lord. Corpse scrubs. Now, those corpse scrubs are making me a little edgy in a way. Because somewhere around here, I think there was some kind of ruin. Which usually means, or not necessarily a ruin, but a hole in the ground was discovered. Which usually means either super hell fun time, or undead invasion. Did I not cancel you? I could have sworn I canceled you. What is this again? I see that all the time, and I keep thinking it's Adamantine, but it's not. Ah, you already breached that as well. I'll have them drain out some more delicious candy. Whenever they get the chance. Did they actually... I wonder if they had the chance to get rid of all these up-ramps down here. They did. They are doing so right now. At least they did for a bit, and now they've kind of stopped. But that's alright. That's alright. That is okay. Oh yes, military. I forgot to add in that new ranged unit into the military. Ranged 4. Congratulations! Welcome to the squadron! Workshop profile. Did we add the rest of them there, or was it just no cat and BTW? Or BWT? Yeah, just the two of them. Well, the other guys are pretty good as they are right now. They're all pretty high level. Those guys are the ones that really need to be leveled. Speaking of which, I should probably see how they're doing. Crossbows. Alright. We've bound a lot of books, so at this point, I want to make some more essays. Oh, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, actually, you know what? While he writes more essays, no, this guy's binding books still. Yeah, write the essays and then write the tomes. And hopefully we'll get some Masterwork ones one of these days. Alright, let's check my stocks quickly and see how I am doing on... Where is it? Coins. Currently we have 1,500 silver coins and 1,500 gold coins. So we are soon going to have enough. And what the hell is that? Why is that Adamantine battle axe sitting on the ground there not being used? Stocks. Weapons. Okay. Pause. Military. Ruthless cats. Alright. Excuse me. Inventory. Golden spear. Military. Nautilus. No. Wrong button. There you are. Adamantine battle axe. Adamantine strands. Okay. You guys can go off duty again. Apologies. I just needed you to make sure. I need to make sure you guys were training properly there. And I will now actually set you up in your own private rooms. Squad equipment, personal equipment. Oh no, wrong button. Individual equipment. Okay. This one is for them. Training, squad equipment, individual equipment. Actually, I'll probably just go squad equipment to remove the individual equipment from both of those. Okay. Build doors. I don't want to bother with the doors. No, I don't want to bother with the doors. Alright, so these ones need to be stopped now, so I will take them off those. And you may now train in your private rooms. And who the hell is that? The Horde Master. Oh, what is my guy up to? Am I even alive still? I don't even know. I haven't heard from me in a while. Silver Dragon. Currently. Update stockpile records. Okay. Oh, I see. Noble screen. Oh, a vile force of darkness has arrived. We are besieged. Oh, we got a whole lot of warlocks. Alright. Military. In that case, it's time I set up my home borough. Add a new borough. Let's see, currently erasing. Alright. Currently painting. There we go. Now I'm going to do... I want to do 2 of these, but, you know, I'm just going to continue. I'm going to let this extend over to here. Now I can continue trading and other kinds of things even while we're under siege. Okay. Hopefully they don't have any ranged attacks. This is basically my non-ranged enemy borough here. Also, I cannot negate their need to go and get themselves something to drink, so let me... The rest of this I'm just going to do the lazy way, basically. I'm just going to massive burrow them in a way. Like so. It doesn't have to be too amazingly precise here. Alright. There we go. Down another one. Alright. And here we're just going to... Oh yes, even out here. Hopefully they don't have any aquatic critters. That would also cause me trouble, as if they had any giant frogs they were riding. They could potentially get into my fortress by jumping into the water and then swimming up into here. That's why I want to build a building around that. That's essentially a counter to that. Okay. Rup. Alright. And that's all I really want right now. Okay. Name. Okay, I'll call it the non-ranged siege burrow. Okay. Military. Alerts. Add a new alert. Name the alert. Non-range siege. Activate burrow. Alright. Let me get my ranged units armed and out to the fight. Oh, something's fighting it. What do they have here? Let me take a look. Obviously, they have a bunch of spearmen. Yada da 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 yada da 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 da. And a jabberer. Whatever the hell that is. Size 4,500 bipedal. A huge bipedal monster lurks in caverns deep under the earth. It uses its wide beak to reach down and pluck up unsuspecting intruders. Damn, not too bad. It's actually fairly large. Okay. All dwarves across the bridge. The cats are going back down there, but they're gonna die. I don't care about the cats. Just wanna make sure all my dwarves have retreated. If they haven't, it's too late. I need to start ensuring that the bridges will raise correctly. Let me look for these. Okay. Main bridge front and back. So, pull both the bridges. Now, I could... Actually, you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to cancel that. So someone should pull it, and the back bridge should come back. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for them to get to the front bridge, and I'm going to pull it. And they're going to go, eew, splat. And it probably won't kill them. More than likely. They'll just be slightly damaged. Oh shit. I think they're raising the dead. What the hell are they doing? Oh, cat's mutilated corpse strikes at the spearman. Lol. That's the thing I love here. They like to resurrect the dead, and then the dead likes to attack them. So, wizards are self-defeating. Wizard invasions, generally speaking. Like, look at this, they're already fleeing for their lives because of the cat they resurrected that then attacked them. I've already defeated the siege. How sad is that? How sad is that? Look at all this blood they left behind. All because of the cats. This is the irony of this. Is ridiculous. Cat is fighting. Cat is fighting. Let's see these things. Let's see the defenseless cat. Ice Warrior bashes the stray cat in the right forepaw with his silver staff. Glances away. Jabber charges at the stray cat. Bites it in the lower body. And the severed parts self and arc. So basically cut the cat in half. Rest in peace, you poor, poor cat. The other cat... Yeah, no, same thing. Burst gets caught in his own shit. Corpse is caught in a burst. Cat corpse strikes the ice wizard, but the shot is blocked. Counter strikes. Strikes the cat's mutilated corpse in the left foreleg. The end of his copper staff, bruising the muscle. Gets caught in all this air. Let's see. Alright, let's see about this one here. Okay. Gestures. The cat's mutilated corpse starters into moves. It immediately starts attacking everything. Jabber bites it in the right forepaw, tearing apart the muscle. Mortar has been severed. Latches on firmly. Misses the necromancer. Let's see. Bites him in the upper torso, tearing apart the upper torso, shattering the tendon. Strikes the necromancer, but shot is blocked. Slams into an obstacle. I don't even know how the hell this cat managed to damage this guy. All I want to know is we have no invaders, we have no undead. Alright. Military alert. Active training for everybody. Let me go downstairs and disable the front bridge. And everything that we have up front here that was dropped is now free game. All dwarves, have fun. My first invasion turned out to be a slightly disappointing invasion. Gold rat mask. Ooh. Ooh. Copper staff, copper staff. Sorcerer's rings, gold staffs. Now the good thing about this is that everything, let me go DBC, collect all this stuff, claim it. Well, I don't think I have to. Nope, don't have to. Alright, so that should open up the bridge. There we go. Fuck. Too many babies! Too many babies! Alright. Alright. There we go. They did construct that, so I need rock jugs and rock pots. And I need them in abundance. Alright. This is a furniture stockpile, so I'm going to extend that. As such. I'm going to double it in size, and I'm also going to double the wood stockpile. Alright. Hopefully someone will get on that soon. Construct 20 beds has been completed. Let me go down below here. Now, the digging of the 20 bedrooms has... Whoa, what happened? Who's dead? Oh, yes, the stray cats. No, they're dead. No, I knew they were dead. Okay. Let me have them dump some of the junk out of here. Not the ores, but at least the junk. So let me undump you, good sir. And redump everything else. Just the stones need not apply. Alright, peace out, stones. Okay, so let's start getting these beds in place. Whoop! Down below. Next. Get in there. Eventually. And, oh, perfect. Look how perfect that was. Look at that. We managed to get both of them done and no spares. Perfect. Perfecto. Delicioso. All that kind of shit. Anyway, those are going to get put in place. I have really got to start setting up my nobleman's quarters. Alright, build armor stand. Weapon. Weapon. No. No. Build. Weapon rack. There we go. Granite coffer. Cabinet. And a door. There we go. And this is going to belong to Sir Silver Dragon, Mighty Overlord and Expedition Leader. Hail Silver! No, anyway. Okay. So, all in all, look at him just devouring those goods that they left there. Final Gentleman cancels that because he needs probably ink, I'm assuming. Alright. this my finished good pile? Yep, that's my finished good pile. What the hell is that in my finished good pile anyway? Ah, bismuth bronze crossbow. Why the hell is there bismuth bronze crossbow in my finished good pile? What? No, anyway. Let me check my stocks out, see what I have for... Let me just go down. For bars now. Check on the progress of that. So we have no adamantine bars. The fuck? Actually, would we... Where's strands? Body parts, slabs. Tanned hides, cloth, thread. We have 55 adamantine strands. So we have more than enough strands. The issue here is lying in the fact that we're not making any of the other stuff. So, this is where the issue lies. We are out of charcoal. More than likely. 90% of the issue is we're out of charcoal. And I need to expand the stockpile. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go up here. Somewhere. There we go. And I'm going to have him make additional charcoal for me. Just because I need the damn charcoal. Damn, it's annoying that I didn't find any lignite-bearing stones or coke coal-bearing stones. Or even lava, dear lord. What? What are you trying to construct? It's like, move it out of the way like the other guy just did, you lazy bastard. Okay, they're sparring, that's good. Now, I really need to get those wafers done. It looks like it's already time up, but I'm going to continue a little bit longer for today. Alright. Oh, yes, another thing I forgot to do. We need to build... Start filling out the dining hall. Really? And all that time I've had you on tables and chairs, that's all you accomplished. You lazy dwarven bastards! Actually, yeah, let me see which one is the designated dining table for this room. Okay. Let me do it on this one. That way it should stretch across the entirety of the room. Yep. This is the meeting hall. Correct. Alright. Now, well... I suppose I could leave it at that, but first things first, before I go, I want to... Wait, is that an up-down stairway? Or no, that's an upward stairway. And that's a downward stairway. So they should connect those up at some point. Okay. So I want to design this. Now, I want to make a closed system. So I need to also generate power. So the power generators are going to be up here. And they're going to go down to the various mechanisms. Okay. Or kind of want the middleman. I wish there was another layer in between those, so I could use just a downward. I don't know if a gear assembly will connect to that and give it power. Worst comes to worst, I could do it with a horizontal and it wouldn't matter much. Okay, so anyway, what I need to do is... Oh. Actually, I should go like this. I need to create a small power plant here. 4 auto water wheels should be enough. Or no, 6 I should say should be enough. I don't need a whole lot to power this bit here. Well, all it has to do up here is feed it back into it. Now I want to run it from... I kind of want to run it from 4 corners. Would that be a little too much, though? I don't know, because that way it feeds its own. Each one would feed its own channel, as it were. It's debatable. It really is right now. Yeah, I guess I could do it that way. I suppose I could do it that way. Okay. So, I need to go up here and determine exactly where I want to make that. Okay. Now, it needs to stretch the length of the wall here and a bit. So, right about here. On both sides. I'll say up to like there. Alright, try and keep it as even as possible. Now, I will have the power supply go through like that. And I'll have to extend you a bit further because the stairs are going to be in the way. Of course, after this is set up, these will be closed off. But I do need something to connect them right now. So I'll build a wall to close this off later. Now, I suppose I do need a way to do maintenance. In that case, debatable. In that case, let me disconnect this. I will connect them, though, back here. Well, shit, that would still connect it. Erg. Ah, screw it, that's alright. I just have to put a proper door there. Okay. Alright. Okay. And whoops, one more. Actually, yes. And I will need... Well, actually, I won't need that. There we go. I can't remember which part of it is the powered part. I'm assuming... Oh, yes, it's this part right here. But I'll do that after I've already set this thing up. Basically, well, there's an image for this as well. Let me actually look it up for you guys, for those that don't know how to make a pump stack when it comes to Dwarf Fortress. A lot of you who've ever played this have probably made a pump stack for water at some point, or lava. More than likely lava. Let me look up, let's see here. Pump stack. This is the basic image of how a pump stack works. Let me, come on, drag this stupid thing over. Damn it, XSplit! How dare you defy me? Seriously, stop defying me. Okay. And also, I'll do both. I'll illustrate both of these images. Let me just make a little screen region up here. Give it a little bit of room so you can actually see both of them. Scroll down a little bit. Alright. So, let me stretch these guys down here a bit. So what you can see is the pump stack here basically is you put power into Well, let's just start with one end. Okay, one end has the pump, which is... Let me move it out of the way here. Crap, no, I can't move it out of the way. Okay. The end that has the pump is not the power supply. It is not the power carrier, in a way. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. The machine acts as it regardless. So you basically, pumping it over to here, into this little reservoir. Which is right there. Which the pump above it then takes it the same way and does the same thing. It's just reversed. So pump, container, container, pump, so on and so forth. And that just goes up all the way. And this can be as short or as long as you want it, pretty much. The only thing that you need is power. Which is done by having this little hole right beside each of them. So you would have two holes, basically. One is right above this right here. And where the pump above it needs to pump the water from. And the other one is right here, where the other pump is located. The back end, which would be this end on the next floor. That allows the power to transmit down to this pump through it via this illustration. So that's basically how it works. Kudos to whoever made both of these illustrations. I've actually put these to great use. As you can see here as well, you do want to have... Well, I just leave this blocked off entirely. I don't even bother with this extra door. Because why bother making more than you need? We have other uses for doors. I just use this one right here. It's just to keep it from flooding out into your chambers and, you know, making this area inaccessible. This can also be done manually if you have enough dwarves, if you don't have the power. But I like to make a simple generator. Alright, let me remove that screen region. Okay, so that's set up. This is all lovely. Let me set up the other side properly. Alright. Nope, that can't work. Let's go back one more. Whoops. Okay. Alright. Up a floor, down a floor. Alright, and what I'm going to do with this is... on each side, downward stairs. Upward stairs. Oops. And these will have access to the pump rooms. Although I need it to be accessed from the correct side of the pump rooms, so that they don't flood the chambers. Like so. Okay. There we go. Same thing for this side. I need downward stairs. Let me put this over here properly. Whoop. There you go. And that connects those up and allows them to be dug out. Now the interesting bit is here. So I need to expand this even larger than I originally had thought it would be. Okay. Now regardless, this place is going to get flooded completely. But these are what it's going to use to connect up to that. Okay. Let's make this even larger then. Let's remove these up ramps, as they are no longer needed. I want it to be fairly even in the amount it has to draw from. So up to here. So 4. That way we can keep an even stream. Now I've attempted this, as probably a couple of you already know. I have attempted to do this thing several times before, and it hasn't quite worked out at times. I'm gonna go like this as well, so we can increase the flow of water to the area. There we go. Alright. Now, nobody gets access down here once this thing is finally shut off. Although it won't make much of a difference still. We don't want any issues. We don't want complications for no reason. Okay. Alright, so we have that designated. Everything is ready to go there. My guys are training. They should properly be... Oh, wait. Everyone seems to be really thirsty. Yeah, drinks are running dangerously low right now. Do I have my kitchen yet set up? I do. Alright, let's get those drinks made. Let's get those lavish foods made. Lavish meals. Let me make sure that everything is going well for that. It is now summer.
Is at hand.
Enjoy the summer. Summer. No, anyway. So it's going to save up for now. I am also going to do one other thing from this. Once it gives me a minute to do so. Before I call it for the day. Or for the week, as it were. Just give it a quick moment. Loading. Loading. Now loading. Please wait. Please wait. Now going freaking crazy, man! No, I'm kidding. Alright. Ooh, there we go. Okay. I am going to order my guys to extract blood into barrels of blood, that I may drink them from my throne and gain the strength. No, anyway. No, that's tearing out hearts. Anyway. I digress. I digress. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But no, blood is actually used in a couple of different reactions, so I want to make sure I have barrels of blood for later. Anyway, so yeah, we got quite a bit accomplished today. I got a couple guys on my list that still don't have dwarves quite yet. Hopefully I will get them some dwarves eventually. We'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. As always, if you do wish to have a dwarf named after you, feel free to comment it on the video, and I'll see what I can do. What else do I have to say for that? Okay, next week, now we have our guys training. We have a whole lot of new migrants. Dear freaking God, we have a lot of new migrants. So what I need to do is, today's focus was getting the Adamantine and getting our coins. Speaking of which, let me see what actual coin stocks are at this point. We now have 3,000 coins, so that's not a lot. We really need to mint more coins. We needed a lot more charcoal so that we could mint more. Oh, excuse me. Oh man, pardon me indeed. All right. Other objects, silver. I'll have them mint this all over again. If I can find silver, there it is. Silver coins. So we now have enough for a single military dwarf. 2,500 gold coins. I will get somebody transformed into that. I will expand. See about expanding the smithing area here. Or not necessarily even just expanding the smithing area. I'll see if I can find lava next time. I'm gonna take the risk. I'm gonna start heading down deeper. I'm gonna dare to delve deeper after finding Adamantine. And see if I can find some lava finally. If I can, I will start creating a good magma pump stack. Because honestly speaking, I am not freaking... well, you know what? Actually, I'll probably build a glass worker down there and get like 2 or 3 guys, if not more, going straight down there. And we're just gonna make glass mechanisms, pretty much everything that is needed to create a glass pump stack. And I'm gonna create a good reservoir for power, and I'm gonna start pumping lava up to the surface so we can get a good lava forge going. Pretty close to the surface. Even if it's like 20, 30 down, as long as it's not 100 down, then it's not as bad, but still. The interesting thing about that is, although moving the lava to a safer location is a good idea, creating a lava pump stack is a bit of a trial in a way, because it takes a lot of power and a lot of components, just a lot of manpower and hours to get it set up properly. So it's almost more convenient just to say frack it and, you know, have them do it, just have them live down there and gets things made. It really depends. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, so I need to focus on maybe getting some lava. I need to start using all these guys I got. So any industries I don't have available now, I need to get new industries in and start getting to work expanding this area as much as I can. I need to get some additional military dwarves. It is time for that. We need to start getting them into separate two-man squads and getting them their weapons. Forging the adamantine into wafers and forging the weapons is also a high priority. Let me go and create some more buckets for a minute here, just because I need... my dwarves are getting thirsty, so they're going to need a lot of buckets to quench their thirst from the water. Speaking of which, I'm freaking thirsty as hell right now, and I'm still talking. Alright. Yeah, so it's military, adamantine, lava, and maybe a couple new industries to get these dwarves settled. And that's pretty much it for now. So thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I will see you all guys next Sunday for some more Masterwork Dwarf Fortress Insanity. Our first invasion was kind of a little piss poor, but I always lull when I get Warlock invasions, because I know this isn't going to end well for them. This isn't going to end well. Even if they got close enough to me, I would have just dropped them off that bridge. I am a little sad, actually, that I didn't get the chance to drop them off that bridge, but what can you do? What can you do? I'll probably have to reset the cat trap as well, which I forgot to do, but hopefully I will... Actually, I may as well do it now, just so I don't forget, because I will forget. Alright, no buildings nearby. Okay, so they actually destroyed the rope. So I'll have to get the rope, get a new rope, put it in here, and get another cat to watch my perimeter for me. So yeah, have a good one, everybody, and I will see you all next time. This is Masterwork Insanity.